Hello YouTube and welcome to the culmination of our trip through Chesterfield County. We are now entering the county seat of Chesterfield County. Chesterfield is, I'll look at their official numbers, but I would venture to say it's smaller than Sherrill for sure. Probably right around the size of Pageland, maybe a little bit bigger than Pageland. This is my first trip to Chesterfield. I'd never been here before. I had been to Sherrill, Pageland, before. So that was pretty cool. We're going to do something a little different. There's two ways to drive through Chesterfield. There is the business way and the bypass way, and both of them I think are not really bypasses. But anyway, we're going to go through the old part of town where the residences are and the downtown, the old original part of town, and not necessarily the quickest way through, which would be going straight here. We're going to turn left and we're going to see what we can see in good old Chesterfield, South Carolina today. So, let's see what we can find out about Chesterfield from their website, chesterfield-sc.com. We'll just quickly go over that. Chesterfield was named in honor of an English statesman, Philip Stanhope, 4th Earl of Chesterfield. Philip Stanhope is also widely credited as the commissioner of the first Chesterfield sofa. Interesting. Chesterfield's original courthouse was built in 1785. It was rebuilt in 1825 after Sherman burned it. Another was built in 1884. It is also where one of South Carolina's first secession meetings took place. In 1865, General Sherman's troops passed through the area and occupied the town of Chesterfield. During their brief stay, they torched the courthouse, destroying all records. Today, the original courthouse serves as the visitor center and houses the Chamber of Commerce, gift shop, museum, art gallery, genealogy society, first steps, and a conference room. Okay, and then there's some more information about different things in the town. Now, I kind of want to see what's in that gift shop, to be quite honest with you. I think it might be kind of interesting. So that was from the official town website of Chesterfield. Let's see what we can find about the population. Chesterfield does brand itself the heart of the Carolinas. I would imagine it's probably kind of close to the center between of the two states if you combine them. So not really a surprise there. It's a pretty decent nickname for it. All I can find is the county, not the town. I want the town. Chesterfield population. Oh, it's under 2,000. So a very small town. The way it, in comparison to some of the others, but as far as land area goes, I think it's a little bit bigger. Obviously, the houses here are not too shabby. Churches are pretty. And we are about to enter into downtown Chesterfield. In fact, we are there. Here's what it looks like. Rainstorm was moving in. It got me in Sherrill. Then I circled back around and got into again in Patrick. It did, in fact. Downtown looks like it's a mixture of open and closed. Looks like this area is more closed than open. Looks like the right side's more open than the left. I'll say that much. Something there is open. Probably good food establishment, if I had to guess. That's probably the old courthouse there. Another church, it looks like. So yeah, that is the county seat right there of Chesterfield County. That's the main place in town. The heartbeat of the town. They had a lot of pride for the Chesterfield Rams, which is the local high school. They had, like I said, they had a lot of pride for it. What I mean by that is a lot of the businesses said, "Go Rams," and that type of thing, which is pretty cool to see. A lot of these small towns, you expect to see more of that, and I just really haven't. This was, it was enough to remark on. It was so much. Back more into some residential homes here. Very nice. It looks very nice. Very peaceful place to live. I could be wrong. But appearances, if they tell the story, which I'm sure they don't, nice tree there, all the time, or I'm sure they don't all the time, but if they told the story of this town, it would be pretty nice. Not sure what home values are worth, but I imagine they're not that cheap, but also probably not too expensive. And this is like we've done plenty of other times, SC9. That was the main street, and this is back SC9. SC9 again runs from Cherry Grove in North Myrtle Beach to the mountains of Spartanburg County. That's why it's called Sea Mountain Highway. It'll take you from the sea to the mountains, or the mountains to the sea, depending on which way you go. A little bit more industry and businesses up ahead, but not too much more left in the town as far as businesses go. I did quickly go over to the Chesterfield, South Carolina Wikipedia page, and I did learn something there that I didn't learn from the website or from previous knowledge. Chesterfield is the smallest county seat in the state by population. I figured it would be Allendale or McCormick or maybe even Bamberg, Hampton, long shot, just keep naming them off. But no, it is Chesterfield. And like I said, they could easily move the seat, which I'm not advocating them to. I don't think they should at all, over to Sherall and smash that record. But no, I like the county seat being a little bit smaller town, and the county's named after Chesterfield. That's where it should be, Chesterfield. But anyway, guys, that was Chesterfield, South Carolina, the county seat of Chesterfield County. If you made it this far into the video, subscribe.